All right, bro. So you know how last week was Easter, right?
Yeah.
So last week was Easter, and we were supposed to, talk about Easter, but we kind of like got sidetracked, so we didn't really get to make a video for that, right?
Yeah.
So we couldn't be like, so even if we recorded for Easter, it would be like a week later, right?
Yeah.
But so for the next one, we'll just,
Oh, yeah, because it would have dropped. Oh, yeah, well, we couldn't do the week before that.
because we were both fucking sick.
You were sick.
You were sick, and you got me sick.
Yeah.
But okay, so for Easter, right? My girl got invited to like a family get together, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, I'll go with you, I don't care. You're my partner, I'll go with you. And then, so you know how whenever you're with your partner, she kind of explains to you like, who they like who they fuck with, who
How
they don't.
they are
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff,
yeah, like
yeah.
and them, and then they talk about their family, like, well, I don't fuck with my mom, I don't fuck with my biological dad, I don't fuck, you know what I mean? So I know her background, right? So keep that in mind, right? So we're at the party.
Yeah. You're already going in knowing game, like, of who's who and who.
Yeah, so I already know
what.
who I could be like,
Yeah.
okay, I'll fuck with you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, no, I don't fuck with you, right?
Yeah.
So so we show up to a party and whatnot. We're chilling. We're having a good time. Talking to her mom. One of her uncles is really cool, so I really like talking with him. So we had a couple of cold ones, And then one of her, I guess the uncle is like a set of 4 brothers, right?
Yeah.
So I talked to 2 of them, which are cool, and then there's other 2 who I haven't met.
Yeah.
But I met one of the 2, right? And he was there, and he started pressing my girl. She's like, "Hey, why isn't your dad here?"
So her dad is his brother.
No. What do you mean?
Because you said that's her uncle asking.
Yeah, her.
So
uncle.
is that related? Is that the brother of the mom or the brother of the dad?
Brother of the mom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
it's her mom's side,
Yeah, yeah.
So again, keep in mind, he walked out on her, and then she,
Yeah.
issues and whatnot. I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
cool, whatever, I understand, that's fine. So I never bring anything up like that, right, to
Yeah,
her,
'cause
because I
they're in
already
the
understand.
picture,
Yeah. So I already know that. So keep that in mind, right? So then, when her uncle starts asking her, like, where's he at? Did you invite him? Did you try to talk to him? Why didn't you reach out?
Like if it's on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, first of all, me and him don't talk. Like, there's no reason for me to even, have to reach out, for him, right?
Yeah.
And again, so he started, like rambling off. And then at some point, bro, I just got, pissed off. So I stood up, and I'm like, bro, she didn't want to invite him for a fucking reason.
Yeah.
And he's just looking at me like, I'm like, bro, just fucking drop it. Like what the fuck is the issue? She
Yeah.
didn't want to fucking bring him. Like, leave her the fuck alone, right?
Yeah.
And so my point with that is how, was I right or was I wrong? Or should I just let family things,
Like let them deal with it.
leave their own,
I guess you could probably react to it off of her body language. I mean, if you can see like that, it's like really bothering her what he's saying. And, like, obviously, if she doesn't want to speak up, I can see why you feel type of way, too, because that's your woman.
Yeah.
So you're like, she's obviously not saying nothing for a reason or not inviting him for a reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think you're really in the wrong,
So now my point to all this is, at what point, if and so you should intervene whenever, if it's even right to intervene whenever, there's family matters, with, your partner and their family members,
Yeah.
Like, it could be their brother, another sister, their mom. Like,
Yeah.
do you just let it be? Do you let them walk all over them? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's good to step up, when you can see that it's out of pocket or what they're doing.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I don't think you're in the wrong. I mean, I think you should. I think now I understand if it's like a small situation, like if you know that like they're always going back and forth all the time, then it's kind of like, oh, that's the norm, like whatever. But if this is like out of the normal where he or she's doing it in a way where it's like, especially when it's at like a family get together, it's like, hey, we're not even here to deal with like drama and all that. So why are y'all trying to start it? So it's kind of like, just leave it alone. Obviously, if she and like on his end, he should have been like I don't know how her reaction was, but if she was like quiet and all that, like read body language. If she's not looking comfortable to talk about it, then maybe he should just drop it. But I can see if he keeps talking and talking about it, it's like, okay, dude, like obviously she don't want to talk about it, and Well, I can see it too, because then are you the type to be worried about, like, damn, if they don't like me now?
Yeah, and then it's just like, so now if I don't step up, like, does she think, you know,
you won't stand up for me.
Yeah. So you know what I mean. So.
But she thought you like. How did she take it when you did that?
Well, she didn't say anything there
Yeah.
at the party, but like later on our drive home, she was like, she just said thank you, like.
Well, you're
like,
good. I think you
no,
did.
I mean, like,
yeah, you
no,
did
that's
the
what I'm
right
saying.
thing.
Like, I feel like if you ever encounter that, and now keep in mind, and if your partner gets mad, like, and they tell you not stay out of it.
Maybe that's where you should
know
gauge
what I mean?
it. Yeah. I think you should gauge it like that. Like if you say something and if your significant other, that's her family, and she's like, just stay out of it or don't do that again. Okay, now you know where the line's drawn, and next time it does happen, she can't get mad at you because she told you not. But
if
now
she tells me not to, like, she's basically telling me not to stand up for her, right?
Yeah.
So if someone breaks in and they're robbing her, I'm like, fuck it, hey, do it.
No,
I don't give a fuck. Y'all take her shit. Don't touch my fucking Xbox. That's mine. Y'all can take. She got some iPad over there. Get that shit over there. You know, not take. She has a purse over there. Take the fucking purse. You know.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, like, right?
Yeah. That makes sense. I mean, yeah, I guess it's just like a iffy situation all around because then it could lead to like how the family members are. So like you say, if they don't like you now it's like an awkward situation every time you go over now.
But see, when that happened, like, it was only had issues with him. Everyone else, the mom and the
They all
other
understood.
uncles, even the brother, they were just like, they just looked at me, but they didn't say anything, and everything was just normal. It was just him. And after that, like that interaction, bro, all he did was just like get up and leave. And I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna let you, talk.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So I was like, man, and I looked at them like, y'all could get it too. You know,
it's Easter.
that's what. And bro, and my girl was like, just chill. And I'm just like already like, so I was already like heated. So in the moment, so I'm just like looking around with my like hands balled up, just like
If her wants to fight on Easter.
And bro, keep in mind, I never like go out to her like with her family or not. I mean, I go out with her family, but not to like big gatherings like that with all her family get together.
So was that one of the first times?
It was the first time. Yeah, exactly. It was the first time that I do with like the whole family.
Yeah.
And then that shit, and I pulled that shit.
That sucks.
But I mean, my girl was like, nah, it's cool. You know, just thank you for sticking up for me. You know, I really didn't think you were gonna.
Oh, then it is what it is.
So I was like,
you did your part.
And I told her, well, next time, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him, right?
No.
She's like, nah, chill.
No. I don't think you would have to go that far.
Yeah, I know. I mean, that's why it was just like a verbal thing, but so I was like, that's fine. I ain't tripping. I ain't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Anything else happened that weekend?
Nah, I think that was it.
No
What
more
about
arguments
you?
or anything?
Nah, no arguments.
No?
What about you? Anything crazy? Anything that we should know? Anything that we should know about us and the fans?
Well, I kind of
me and the
celebrated
fans?
Easter. We celebrated Easter Saturday instead of Sunday, so we could get fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that was cool. I mean,
So
it was cool.
by like
It was
fucked up
laid back.
till what time? Till what time?
Probably till like 3 in the morning.
Damn.
3 in the morning, man.
Fuck
Yeah, but I've been thinking about like slowing down on alcohol though.
Why? It's good.
Nah,
It's delicious.
No, what a crazy part is too that I found out recently that like when you look up alcohol, like I'll say like wine and spirits.
Yeah.
So like, well, where do like why is it called spirits? You know, like where does that derive from? And so I looked it up, and I found out that alcohol is from the Quran, like the word alcohol, and that word's in the Quran.
Yeah.
And it means spirit or demon that produces intoxication. So
Oh shit.
so that's kind of scary, you know what I'm saying? So
So-
it's like I wonder if it's bringing your energy down at a certain level.
When you drink.
Yeah.
I mean, think. All right, I guess. All right, since you want to bring that up, right? So think about it like this: like, what how some people, how scientists say, if you turn out to like a serial killer, it's because something happens in your brain, right?
Yeah.
Or childhood trauma. But what if what if it correlates with alcoholism? Because how they always say don't drink, right? Don't drink when you're pregnant.
Yeah.
Right. So you shouldn't be drinking when you're pregnant because it affects the child, right?
Oh yeah.
So now keep this in mind. Like, what if some of these like crazy serial killers, right? Like the mom, she didn't give a fuck. And keep in mind, back then, we didn't have all this new technology that said, oh, hey, don't drink.
Yeah.
Right. We were just fucking freeballing it, right? We were still learning as the years fucking progressed, right? So, what if, back then the parents would, they wouldn't give a fuck. So they would just keep on drinking, right?
Yeah.
And what if some of those are the causes to
Their brain not being fully developed for some reason.
Yeah.
And turning them into
like crazy fucking serial killers,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we turn out with fucking the Zodiac killer, Jack the Ripper,
yeah.
fucking what is
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah. So how the fuck, you know what I mean? So what if that's why they say don't drink, because now with science and all this new technology, you know what I mean?
Well, like with serial killers, like I found out, like I was looking at, like, watching stuff about Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
So, dude, that dude was fucking crazy. Like, they said, so when he was, like, younger in high school, like, he wasn't really, like, a popular kid or anything like that. You know, he was always, like, the odd one out. Mm-hmm. But his mom wasn't always around. Neither was the dad. So he kind of grew up in a broken household. Mm-hmm. So, like, they're thinking that could have been an effect on his mental, is why he grew up the way he did. But, like, it was getting crazy to where, like, so obviously he was gay, but he was like, he wanted to be in total control of the situation. But I'm talking about total control. Like, he wanted to be able to do whatever he want, but he never wanted to receive. He was always giving. So, like, you know, obviously oral and other things like that. So he would always give, but one of the main reasons he would kill him because he didn't want nobody to find out
what he was doing.
Yeah, bro. So, like, it's so so it's so crazy because he was like, there was multiple times where he got off free. Like, he could have got caught at that time, and it, like, the situation was just like fucked up. Like there was a time where they said he killed somebody. He chopped the body up and put him in black bags, and he was taking it to go dump disposal.
Yeah.
And he got stopped by a cop. And the cop, because he did I think he switched lanes without turning on a signal light. Cop pulled him over, looked at the car, and was like, "Oh, what are all those bags back there?" Knowing they're all body parts, so he just cut up somebody.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, it's trash. I was on my way to dispose it, but I didn't get there yet." Cop just gave him a ticket and let him go.
Bro, what the fuck?
There was that time, and then there was another time where there was a dude he was fucking with. He wanted to try to make a sex zombie, something that he could have full control of. So, like, he was doing it to where he was fucking with their brains, like cutting pieces of their head off and fucking with the brain.
Like, open fucking surgery
in a way, but, like, not really. I mean, he was just cutting up, because ever since he was younger, he would like, if he found roadkill and stuff, they said, like, when they were interviewing him, he always wanted to see what the insides looked like.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, as a kid. And you're doing that as a kid, bro, and you would think, if you're a parent and you're seeing this, like,
at some point you're like, nah, there's something wrong with it.
There's something wrong with it. Most kids are, like, playing video games or outside. This motherfucker's outside dissecting stuff, like.
Dude, that's fucking, oh, shit.
So the way he got caught, well, because, like, it's so crazy, bro, because all the situations that happened, how he was able to get scot-free, like, get off, like his apartment, from his apartment even smelling, they said it would reek, and it was because of the bodies. Well, the neighbors were complaining. They interviewed the manager, and he would complain too and tell him, like, hey, whatever that smell is, like, you just need to clean it out. And his excuses was he would blame it on either the fridge going out or his fish tank.
I mean,
and they would just leave it.
That's smart.
And that's smart. The way he finally got caught too was this dude, he had him handcuffed, and that dude was able to get out and took off running, and he was naked but handcuffed. Well, the cops, he ended up flagging a cop car down. They went back to they saw the handcuff, obviously. They went back to Jeffrey's apartment, and they were asking him, well, where's the key? Jeffrey didn't have a key to those handcuffs, but you know why he didn't have a key to the handcuffs? Because when he would handcuff his victims, he would just cut their hands off to take the handcuffs back off.
Oh,
bro,
so
he didn't even have a fucking key to it. That's how he was taking the handcuffs off. He would cut their hands off.
So he reused the fucking...
Yeah. And, like, bro, they said he broke it down to such a T to where, like, when he would drug them, he would know... Obviously, he would drug them, do whatever he wanted, but when they're, incapacitated, but he would, like... he got down the breathing of his victims to where he could tell when the drugs were wearing off, because the breathing would get heavier but shorter. So that means the drugs are wearing off now. So that's when he would kill them before they could even fully get out of the drug. Yeah. So back to the guy that had the handcuffs. They went back to the house. Cops started looking in his house. One of the cops looked on his dresser and saw Polaroid pictures of it looked like a human being skinned. And when he's looking, he's like, what the fuck? Well, he looks and he notices it's in that same room he's standing in right there. And they said that cop just turned and looked at his partner and screamed like, "Cuff him, bro!" And that's when they finally got him. They had an investigator. Obviously, the investigators go in and all that. They checked his fridge, and they said it surprisingly his fridge was really clean,
Like nothing in it.
like real clean. But there was just one box in there, and they opened the box, and it was a black male's severed head, with his eyes were still open and his mouth was open, and it was just in the fridge. And the only thing else that was in the fridge was condiments, like ketchup,
Fuck, bro,
mustard.
That is.
Stuff like that. But the reason he would get victims and do this is because he would like claim that, oh, well, nobody would ever stay. He wanted full control, and that's why he wanted to make like a sex zombie. And the crazy part is when he got locked up, obviously they ran tests on him. Dude, the tests, like what is it, like a psychiatrist, they were saying that he wasn't insane. He was just evil, like pure evil.
Oh, what the fuck?
So like for people, like you would think if somebody's doing that, they're insane. Like they're crazy. You're crazy.
Yeah. There's definitely
Bro,
something wrong with
they ran
it,
all
right?
these tests and they said that he was sane. Like he wasn't crazy. It just had to be like
just
pure
wanted
evil.
to.
Like,
Bro, that's fucking insane.
yeah.
Bro,
And then until when he was in prison, he ended up dying from another schizo prisoner that was there.
Oh, fuck them up,
Kill,
bro.
yeah, he killed him with took one of the weights off one of the machines and
smashed
bashed his head into the ground.
Dude,
Killed him.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
And
now is that like really him dead or
No,
he
he's
was
dead.
definitely-
Yeah, he was dead, dude. Like his face was
gone?
and like his mom wanted to keep his brain.
His brain,
Yeah.
fucking for what?
Because she wanted to send it to this doctor because they were trying to say that his brain wasn't fully developed, and that could be a reason.
Why?
Well, yeah, why he was like that. But the doctor that was looking at the brain and doing the work on it, he said like, no, the brain's fine.
Looks normal.
His brain was normal.
Dude, so then, God, so you have to be pretty fucking evil to even have the thought, right?
Yeah.
Just for, I mean, I'm pretty sure, a bunch of us have those kind of thoughts, where we're like, man, I just want to kill this dude. real
No,
quick."
dude, no.
So if somebody's breaking into your house,
I know
you're
what this
like,
podcast is gonna be called.
So you're telling me, right? If you have an like altercation, this dude's stomping you out and whatever.
I mean, that's different. That's
Well,
like a life or death situation.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm
But
not
not on
saying
the
like I don't
daily.
ever look at somebody and be like,
No, yeah, exactly. Not like that, but again, there's certain scenarios.
Yeah,
that you're like,
obviously,
but
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Everyone has those kind of, but we don't really, actually go through with them.
Yeah.
They're just like thoughts. I'm like, okay, fuck. I was in the moment. I was heated. I was angry.
Yeah.
But I didn't let that part,
Get to me, yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm pretty sure everyone has some fucking form of evilness inside them, but no, they don't really let it out because they know the consequences that come with it, right? Because think about it. Like if murder was okay, everyone would be.
Not everybody, but there will be. I mean, because you got to also have morals. So like, I think that's what stops
anyone
people
could
too.
get it. Start with all the kids.
Dude was trying to fight on Easter.
Start with the kids and the mom,
Yeah,
and leave the what is it? Because you know how in Titanic, right? All the kids and moms first. Nah, hell no, reverse that shit. Kill the kids, kill the mom.
No, like bro, that shit was crazy though. Like, and it's crazy how much like how famous he got from it. Like
I know.
they made comic books out of him when
Movies,
it happened.
everything,
Movies,
like-
fans. Like this is what I never understood too. Like when there's a serial killer and like girls fangirl over him and they
that's
start sending him
fucking
like
wild.
letters and stuff. But it's like you don't think. I mean, I understand. Like maybe you got a
Crush, right?
you like you know how they say like girls like a bad boy in a way, I guess.
Shit, well,
But it's like, do you not realize like
He could kill
he's
you.
known for killing women or something?
Yeah,
and you're gonna like be attracted to that.
that's fucking insane. So, and then it goes to the point where like, actually no, never mind. I'm not gonna bring it
Well,
up.
you know what I noticed too.
bring that part up.
Speaking of girls, like girls always have like that. They want like a bad boy and stuff, right? Oh, he breaks the law, like he cheats and stuff, but I could fix him or stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
But did you ever notice that it's never the other way around? Guys don't be like,
But you know why they do that, right?
well, no, but like, why isn't it's you never hear a guy be like, damn, like damn, she cheats and you know she cheats and hoes around, but she has potential.
No, but look, so you know why they do that, right? Because think about it like this. Oh, I could like from a female's perspective, right? Like, oh, I'll just fuck with him, and then eventually he's gonna get caught up by the law because again he's breaking it all the time.
Yeah, but they like that.
Exactly, and then I'll just move on to the next bad person, and instead of like breaking up with them, it's just easier to he got locked up next.
Yeah, but I feel like if it was like that, it would be the other way around too, though.
Nah, because
the guys are still not like that.
Yeah, exactly. Guys aren't like that.
Like,
we like them for how.
She cheats. Let me put on a cape.
I
can save her.
Mask and shit. Oh hell
Captain
no.
Save.
Fuck no. Let me. Would you ever try to save? Like, let's say. I mean, would you try to like, if she was like, I don't know, like
a stripper or something?
Well, not a stripper. Maybe like someone you meet on, like, let's just say you meet her, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, oh wow, I really like her personality, how she looks, the way she talks, whatever. But then you find this other side of her where she's like, like that, she cheats and this and that, and you're like, but damn, I really do see.
Fuck no. That's like delusional right there. No, like why? You think you're gonna be able to fix her
with these hands? Oh, you gonna cheat?
No. I wouldn't, bro. That's not something I could do.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's like. Do you think you could be with a stripper?
No, I don't think so.
No. Well, she's like, you don't have to work. I make $250 a year.
I mean, I don't.
I'll buy you all the Xbox games.
Nah, I couldn't, bro.
Pre-ordered.
Because I feel like the way I see it is that has to be for my eyes only. You know what I mean? Like, the way you look, undressed, it should only be for my eyes only. No one else should be able to see you. And because when you know what I mean?
So that's kind of like OF fans or
like
OF models.
I couldn't.
Like that too, you couldn't.
No. It's not because, like, they're not, fine or whatever.
Her body's for it. It seems like her body's for everybody, basically.
Yeah. And everyone could just be like, and I don't want to, like, let's say, I'm going around, at a store and somebody, and they're like, oh wait, that's the guy, and then they're like showing me a video of, I'm like, bro, like, I don't want to, see that, bro. You know what I mean? I don't need to see that. Like, I just want to know that the person who I'm with, who I decide to partner with, right?
Yeah.
They should be like only for me, just how I am only for them.
Yeah.
I feel like that should be the only way.
Yeah. Could you be with somebody who sleepwalks?
I mean, sleepwalking is okay.
Like, say you first meet her, everything's good. Obviously, she doesn't stay at your house or nothing yet. And then first night, maybe not even the first night, let's just say third night in, you wake up and you hear something in the kitchen. You're like, what the fuck? And she's in there, like, throwing stuff out of the fridge.
I'll be like, hey, what are you doing? You gonna clean that up? Yeah, now, if she's not responding and I'm, like, looking at her and I find out that she's, like, sleepwalking, I'm like, I think my first reaction would be, like, because I don't know anything about that, right? Yeah. So I would first search up, can I wake them up? Is it a good idea to wake them up?
Yeah.
Or should I try to, like leave
guide them back to the room?
Back to the room and then, like...
So you could, though. You could be with a girl
Yeah, I mean, that's not that bad, Or
what if there was a time where she's... Like, you go and you're like, oh, she's sleepwalking again. Go downstairs or whatever, and she's just standing in the corner facing the wall.
Oh, hell nah.
No?
Fuck no.
See you in the morning.
Nah, yeah, I'm like, hey, look, I know this is my house. That's fine. That's your corner. I'll be back in the morning. Yeah, fuck no.
Before she goes to sleep, hey, make sure you go to your corner.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of scary movies to where, like, as soon as you see some shit like, fuck, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. There's no reason for me to stay. Like, why am I going to be like, don't worry, babe, I got... Hell nah. That's your shit. Fuck no. Fucking walk away. Hell nah.
That'd be... Or like, she's in the corner and then she just starts, like, giggling.
Oh, fuck. No, you catch her in...
Tell me the joke.
You catch her in the kitchen. She just has a knife just, like...
Oh, like stabbing, like, just table or something?
Yeah, like the chopping board just... Or that, or, like, let's say you're asleep, right? And you know how you could feel when someone's staring, you're just asleep, and she's just hovering over you, like watching.
Yeah,
you
see,
sleep.
like if I was with a girl that did that, I can't, bro. Like, I'm not gonna wake up 3 times out of the week and see you watching me.
Dude, that'd be fucking insane. Hell nah.
But like, what if she did that and all you had to say, like, go back to bed, and she just walks around and lays back down? You could be with her?
No, but when they're asleep, I don't think they hear. They don't.
Damn. So if they did hear and listen like that, it's kind of scary because it's like, wait, were you really Sleepwalking?
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, when you're asleep,
Scary.
when you're like asleep, right? If I go to sleep right now, I can't hear anything, right?
Yeah.
Unless it's like somebody shaking me, hey, wake up, and then the sound and everything comes back. But it's not like once I go to sleep, my ears stay functioning.
Yeah.
They shut off at some point to where like I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
So it's just like if you're sleepwalking, I'm pretty sure you can't hear anything. But then my question is, how does your eyes stay open, or how are you not like wake?
Yeah,
like,
that
you know what I
too.
mean? Like, how do you know which direction to
Yeah, I
go?
never thought about that. Yeah, I
You know
don't
what
know.
I mean?
I feel like they have to be open at some point. Like, it can't be just your brain.
That memorize the hallway, the steps, and everything. Like. Because again, even if you tried to fake sleepwalk, right, with your eyes closed,
Just try to imagine your house layout.
you still would hit stuff because you
Yeah.
know what I mean. You're not seeing. I'm pretty sure you would hit like the corner of a table or bump into stuff. You
Yeah.
know. But from what I've heard, they perfectly fine walking like nothing. So how does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. I think you'd have to be.
Or are you like fully awake, but the only
think
thing
you're, like, half
asleep
awake.
is your brain?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you could see and react, but your brain isn't like telling you, hey,
Yeah,
wakey,
that's
wakey.
scary.
You know.
Fuck, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
that's fucking crazy, right?
Yeah. That'd be scary. I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. See?
Can't do it.
So you wouldn't be able to save her?
Well, no. I threw my cape away.
Oh, for her, yeah. Fuck no. Burn that cake.
I know my girl said one time I was asleep and she turned, laying on my side, but my arm was just up in the air.
You?
Yeah.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah.
Yeah.
So you were fully asleep and
Sleeping, snoring, everything.
and just one was in
Arms
the
just
air.
straight in the air. Like laying on my side, arms just in the air.
Somebody was holding it.
What if I was like, boom?
Yeah, somebody
Oh,
was holding it.
shit,
Somebody was
yeah.
trying to fucking pull you off the bed, but they're like, damn, this motherfucker's heavy. They're like, hey, we need.
Hey, call backup. We get 2 more ghosts in here.
Hey, call the big dude. Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
yeah.
And they're trying to like, you just feel, nah, fuck.
Damn,
no.
call a third one.
Like, you know what? Fuck no.
Let's go to the next house.
Let's go to the next house.
Yeah, fuck that, bro. Fuck that. You know, you heard about like I think they're called like letrusas?
Like chusas. Yeah, that's like
Like a witch?
Mexican folklore.
Yeah, that's like
It turned into like a
owl.
yeah. Now, well, not a bat.
You
right?
believe that kind of stuff?
Fuck yeah.
For real?
Well, I mean, at some point you have to believe. You know what I mean?
Bro, and you know what? Like, this is the thing that trips me out sometimes. Like when you hear stories like that, and you hear like they'll talk about their experiences. It's like people believe in like aliens and like heaven and hell and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's there's heaven and hell, right?
Yeah.
What are these things like? Come from like
What's the origin or what?
like where do they come from? Like, for example, like aliens, right?
Yeah.
If you believe in like heaven and hell, like are these made by like God or it kind of makes you think like, well, where are these coming from, or like were these made like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so like let's say I'm a firm God believer, right?
Yeah.
And then I start questioning. Well, he created us as humans.
Yeah. So would you just
who
consider those
created
demons?
the aliens?
Yeah, like would you just
Right?
consider
Is
the
that what you're
aliens
saying?
like demons?
No, because demons are tied in the same loop as heaven and hell. So when you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's part of it would be like God and Satan, right?
Yeah.
So in that same sense, demons would fall on the hell side, and humans would who believe would land on the heaven side. But then again, it's just like at what point? Yeah, I see what you're
Yeah,
saying. Like
yeah.
when do the aliens come in? Who created them? But then that's my question though. God created Earth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, he created Earth, but did he create everything? Well, I mean, they said he created everything, right?
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, so it makes you.
Oh shit!
It makes you like.
Oh shit! Yeah, I see what
Yeah.
you mean. Well, maybe.
Or there like different dimensions, and like are these things from another dimension?
But see, I mean, it goes back to that, but it's just like we haven't really fully seen an alien. There's
Yeah.
so it's to us it's still maybe.
Well,
Right?
the government released files that said that there was, obviously, they said UFOs, so which means unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So.
But it could be anything.
But what
that
trips
you
me
can't
out, bro, is like
identify.
the government let that out, right? And nobody's like
Nobody talks
made a
about
buzz
it.
about it. Like, why not? Like, they're always like, oh, well, if aliens are real or are they real? Government doesn't want to let us know. But like, they let out some pieces of it, but then they're like,
Exactly, and then like,
or it's like
what's
people
up
don't
with,
want to believe it.
like, what's up with Area 51, right?
If that's a thing,
Right? If that is really a thing, I don't know if we could talk about it. I don't want to get shot up or whatever. But again, this is just for entertaining purposes only. Let's clarify, for entertaining purposes
nah,
only.
fuck that. This is all facts. All facts.
I don't know this guy. I've never seen this guy. But again, it goes back to, if Area 51 is real, right?
Yeah.
If Area 51 is real, bro, what did I just say? Listen to the last. Israel. Oh, shit. Oh,
okay, what is that?
Oh, damn. So Israel. No, listen. Israel and then is real. You see how
Israel is real.
you see how that, dude, what the fuck? Bro, no, think about it. They hide shit in front of us without us knowing.
Area 51's not over there.
I'm not saying it's over there. I wasn't saying over there. I was just saying that those words kind of like,
I guess.
I mean, there has to be some sort of connection.
Well, it's like a
right.
Yeah, like
something connecting everything together.
Well, I'm a pretty firm believer on aliens. There has to be, because like, there's no way we're the only living thing in the galaxy, and if we are, that's scary already.
Maybe not the galaxy, but the ocean.
No, but I'm saying in the galaxy, we're not the only living thing. There's all these other planets. There's no way we're the only living thing out here. Like, there's no way. And like, for example, like the pyramids, you really think those were made just by humans? Like, there's like, how were they able to make them so perfect like that?
That part I don't know, because like they say they came up with a bunch of inventions and shit, but
bro, I don't think so.
How are you so? I mean, I'm trying to think.
Well, when they started like deciphering their
the hieroglyphics,
stuff like that, right? It was saying like there was a word or a sentence in there that was saying like help, like from they called them people from the stars.
Star people.
What is that? Who do you think that is?
Fucking aliens.
Yeah, and so like, did you hear about the whole thing with like the Aztecs and the Native Americans too, about having, when they found like a skull, and they were all like with gems? They all had, like, Native Americans, let's just say on this part of the world, Aztecs on this part, and some more Native Americans on this part. They all had a skull that was like made with gems. Where do you think you got those from? If it was like a pact or something, a partnership that they made with people from the stars.
Damn.
And the pyramids are supposedly all lined up perfectly with certain stars in the sky. How, bro? Like, there's no way. Like, people were like, oh, there's a star right here. Hey, we're building here. We're gonna build here.
Dude, what the fuck? No, I mean, I feel like.
But I don't get why if they were helping back then, why are y'all out here now? Like, help us. I mean,
we don't need helping. We don't need help.
Yeah, we do.
We need salvation. Think about it, bro. There is so much shit, corruptness, crime.
So you just think if they came down, it would just make shit worse?
They would basically Thanos us.
Or do you think people aren't ready? But I don't get, like, when they say like they will reveal themselves, but people aren't ready for that. So how were these people ready for that back then, like so many years ago?
Because they worked with them in a way to make the pyramids, right? So they interacted with them, encountered them multiple times.
But could they just do that now?
Well, no, because I feel like now, you remember the whole pandemic? Everyone was freaking out, emptying out stores and shit.
Oh, yeah.
So now they think, aliens
aliens are here. We got to go grab all the toilet paper.
All the toilet paper, fucking, all the guns, ammo. Yeah. We got to get, like...
That's probably why they're not coming here either.
Like, fuck no.
Back then, they didn't have guns. Here, they're like, hell no.
Yeah, back then, they'll fucking throw a stick and a rock and be like...
This one, you pull an AR out.
Fucking rocket launcher and shit. Nah, hell no. So I'm pretty sure that's...
Well, I feel like a lot of our military weapons are from them.
So you think our technology is based off of their spaceships?
Yeah.
That's supposedly
or off of them, land. Yeah. Like I heard.
think we have like a what is it called? Like a what the fuck is it called? Like not an agreement, but
like a pact.
Like a contract with them, right? They're like, you give us better technology,
or you let it, you give us better technology, but
we
let
give
us
you humans
to do experiments.
whatever. Yeah,
Yeah, I think so. Like, I think
that
we
makes
work.
sense.
I
I
think
mean,
we
I would
work
believe
close with
that.
them, and like, I heard that like when they're spaceships, from experiences of what they would say about seeing them close and stuff, is like it sounds like a little vibration. They don't they fly their spaceships off of vibrations.
Like
So say
sound vibrations.
yeah, like so say for an example, right? We got a vibrating table, and then you put, let's just say we put a little pile of sand on there.
Oh, I see what you're
Turn
saying.
the vibration really high enough, it's gonna look like that sand is almost
That's-
levitating.
Yeah.
It's not hitting because of the vibrations. It's keeping it up.
Oh yeah.
So they think that their
Yeah.
spaceships work off of vibrations, and that's why they're quiet.
Be-
When you hear them, it don't sound like a plane. Like when people talk about it, it doesn't sound like a plane. It's just like a, woo, and it's fast. They're going off of vibrations.
Dude, what? No, that doesn't make that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like there's a lot of things in conspiracies that make sense.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But like, what? Even if okay, let's just say, even if me and you did believe in aliens, right?
Yeah.
And we try to tell people, hey, it's okay to believe in aliens. We know they're real. We just haven't really, we haven't been able to like encounter one or like see one. But I'm telling you, there are aliens, right?
Yeah.
People are gonna look at us. We're fucking crazy.
Well, it's like that's what I was saying though. That's like now, like they release files and then
See, exactly, with all these new information that they keep releasing, it's just like the facts are there.
yeah, and
You
people
know what I
are
mean?
just like, oh, whatever.
But again, we are so in a cycle to where like if it doesn't bother my cycle,
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm good.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But
yeah.
once aliens start probing everybody and taking them like,
Make the gas prices go even higher.
yeah, and now they're like, right? And now they're like, damn, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You see, then now
Yeah.
it starts to be like, okay, now I believe because now they're really fucking with us.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like they're here.
Like walking among us.
Oh yeah. I feel like they're in the government systems.
They have to be.
Yeah.
They have to be in charge in a way, right?
Well, I think I said this before, but like if we're maybe a big experiment.
To them, right?
Yeah.
And okay, that's a good idea. Check this, right? You know how they do experiments, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you know who? Okay, so I mentioned earlier, right? You know the Zodiac killer, right?
Yeah.
You know who he is or anything about him?
I heard of the name, but I don't really know.
Okay,
I never really looked up on him.
So back in like the 1960s, late 19s, or you know what I mean? There was a spree of killings, you know? And he was, well, the person, they don't even know if it's a him or
Well,
her.
he never got caught.
He's still on the loose. That's what I'm saying. He's still on the loose. From what I've read and from like the research I did, he's still on the loose. And the shit that this dude would like basically find people, like couples, right, in a secluded area,
Yeah.
no cameras, no nothing. So he would basically stalk them. Like, let's say you and your female are on a date, and you
Yeah.
guys are just walking, trying to make it back home. He finds the specific window where there's no cameras, there's nothing, gets you guys, chops you guys up, murders y'all, right? And then he sends like pictures and writing and to like newspapers.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was sending them like y'all can't catch me. I don't know nothing about me.
Oh, so he was taunting them.
Yeah, and again,
Damn.
to this day, bro, like to this day, he's still out on the loose.
Yeah.
Well, no, he's probably dead.
Yeah.
But think about it.
It's just the fact that he never got caught.
He never got
Well,
caught.
that's what's crazy though. They say like with serial killers, they always say they go on a killing spree and like that, right? And then it ends up being in the paper. It's big. They always have that. No, well, they have that. They have the urge to want to get caught because think about it. If they never get caught,
No one knows who
No
they
one's
are.
responsible for it.
Yeah.
They wanna almost like show it off. Like I did this. I was able to do this. So that's what's crazy that they never caught him. It's kind of like
everyone knows about
maybe
him.
he didn't. Yeah, but maybe he didn't have that urge. I guess to.
Get caught.
Yeah,
Well,
he was
I mean,
playing
but
little
he
games.
But he was taunting them, bro, sending them telegraphs and you know, because back then, you know, there was no phones or anything, you know. I
Yeah.
mean, there was phones, but not like smartphones, you know.
Yeah.
So back then there was like different methods of communication, right? And he would like, you know, like again, send them and send him pictures and tell him exactly how they got murdered, how they got chopped, and then pictures
That's
and everything, like
crazy.
giving them the whole rundown of what he did.
Do you know why they called him that though?
No,
No,
I didn't. Get
I never knew.
But but like I said, that shit happened, right? And I was thinking, I'm like, damn, if he never got caught, I mean, I know by now he's probably dead, right?
Yeah.
Because over time he just got wilted away, right?
Oh, it has to be dead because it's like
Yeah.
if it was in the 60s, it's already that's almost like
like plus like 10 years. That shit was 10 years ago, bro.
no.
No, but not right now. Check it, right?
no.
But then
Well,
what comes
it might be
now?
really
Now my
old.
question, like now I was thinking, right? I'm like, you know how there's other people who also talk about conspiracies and people doing sacrificial bullshit, right?
Yeah.
What if people who listen to that, it triggers something in their brain to where like
To where they want to do it.
copycat their shit, right? They're like, you know what? If he didn't get caught, I won't get caught.
Yeah.
And then now we move forward in time.
I feel like you just got to move smarter now.
Yeah.
Technology's everywhere now. Everybody got a Ring camera, stuff like that.
But see, that's a good thing. Like, imagine, like, back then, we didn't have none of that.
So it was easier
It was
to get
easier
away with it.
for fucking serial killers to be on the loose and, like, nothing, bro.
Yeah.
You could go fucking murder a whole village and no one would fucking know
Yeah.
anything about you. Especially in actual, like, rural areas where there's, like, nothing. By the time that even, like, the police or the guards show up, bro, the whole fucking village has been murdered. And they're like, oh, well, fuck.
What do we do now?
Yeah, what do we do? Like, we don't even know anything. There's no cameras. There's no fucking people who saw anything because they're all fucking dead.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I don't know. The scary part is they just never caught him.
Yeah, and he just ended up dying. You think now my question is, you think he told someone like before he died, and like maybe somewhere out there there's like.
I feel like even if he told someone, like it really not gonna matter because I mean obviously he's dead, but like who's gonna believe that one person? Like, oh hey, this guy told me that's him. Because imagine if there is a lot. I don't know. Like, I haven't looked into it, so I don't know if there was people that try to claim that was them and come to find out they did an investigation. They're like, that wasn't you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's that too. So it could just be a say I was him, and I told you, and then you went to go tell someone else, but they're gonna be like, "What? Why would they believe you? Like why?" So,
yeah. I mean, okay, let's say if you had to be a serial killer, right?
Uh-huh.
If you had to, would you want to be caught, or would you want people to know, or would you just want to keep being unknown until the day that you give your last breath?
I don't know, bro. I don't even think I think about stuff like that.
So while I was doing research, I was thinking about that. That's the fucking crazy part. I was like, okay, let's put it this way, right? Let's say I just whatever, and then over the years I accumulate like little clips, right? And again, they're still trying to figure out who it is, right? Up until then, I don't want to get caught, right? I do not want to get caught up until like I know I'm about to die like within a week, right?
Then you want to get caught.
Then no, not even like I want to do something so crazy to where like let's just say every killing that I've done, I make like a little video, boom, 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 right? And then so with time now, you know how like you could post anything and right start just dropping videos, boom, 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 under a specific account, and of course they're gonna get
They're gonna find locations of those those videos though, because I found out with cell towers they can track it.
Yeah. What towers, and then of course I'm gonna be like wherever I'm at, like any street sign, any landmark that's well known. I would just.
So you're gonna kind of taunt them in a way too.
To where like, but by the time they come to where I'm at and they realize I'm dead.
But how do you know you're gonna die?
Oh no, of age. Of old age.
So you think you'll be able to last that long?
Probably.
I don't know, man. I think it just takes one simple slip up.
No, I don't think so.
One simple slip up.
This dude, Zodiac killer, never got caught.
Yeah, but you got to think, like, what are you going to do with the bodies?
I didn't get that far. I didn't get, I just thought, I was like.
All right, you're going to leave it here.
I was just going to leave him at their house.
So you're going to go into houses.
Yeah, and kill him.
Okay, let's just say you go into a house. Everybody got a gun here.
Okay, check it, right? All right, plan B. I deliver free pizza. I'm like, hey, I brought free pizza. I was supposed to deliver it over there, but
I
nobody.
think you would have to play it smart. Like if you were to you would probably have to like stalk them for like weeks.
I would need
just
to make
so you can see who lives in that house.
I need to make sure that like it's like to see how many people are there and bring enough pizza. No, because I think that would be like the right way, right?
Yeah, but you like there's just it's just the time it is now with all the like technology. everybody got a ring. You come at my door with a pizza and be like, I got a free pizzas. I'll be like, I'll just talk to you through the ring door.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be wearing a hat and a shirt that says like.
What if I'm like, I didn't order that?
I'm like, oh, well,
they're free. I don't want them.
It's paid for. I'm gonna just leave it at the front door.
Just leave it at the front door.
Can you come get it?
I'll be like, no, leave it at the front door.
Please, sir, come get it. Oh, hey, and I'll start like, open up. I'll just drop it in. Open up.
You ever seen like the scary ring videos? People get off their ring cameras.
Oh.
Like there was one that recently happened. Oh, I want to say, bro. I think it was in Nashville.
Yeah.
I think it was in Nashville, but there was a dude. He was like in a black trench coat with like fucking flip flops on, right?
Was he masked up or not?
No, like this is in broad daylight. It looks like a kind of a normal dude. You know, got glasses and everything.
Yeah.
He's knocking at the door, and he's like, the guy's like, "Can I help you?" And he was like, "Yeah, it's your daughter here. I was gonna tell her like everything's okay." And like he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "What? Who are you looking for?" He's like, "Where's your daughter?" And he's like, "Who are you looking for? Like, why are you here?" And he kept saying like, "Well, where's your daughter?" And then he's like, "Is she staying in here with you? She's in. Who else is in this house with you?" And he's like, "You need to leave. Tell him he needs to leave and stuff." And he's like, "Bro," he just started screaming, "Where's your daughter?" And try to like open the door, kick it, shit like that. Like, what would you do in that situation?
But did that guy know something about?
That's the thing. Like,
so there was no context behind it.
So unless he maybe seen her, you know,
in the
neighborhood. No, unless like he was just mentally ill or something, and it was just watching her, so he knows she lives there. So he's like, "Oh, that guy has a daughter," and like something just triggered him or something.
So I go ask him, "Where's your daughter?"
Yeah.
But what if the guy inside just murdered her?
That's the dad. No, that guy. Oh, you're saying like if that dude was trying to save her for some reason?
Yeah.
No, this dude looked crazy.
Well, I mean, there's no context, and at this point, you can't really take nobody's side without knowing, you know, backstories.
Okay, but what if she wasn't there then and she's fine?
But how do we know that?
Bro, how could you
Let me see the fucking kid. Open the fucking door.
Like, how could you sleep at night, bro? Like, if that happened that day. I mean, obviously, I guess if you call the cops, you know, but what are the cops going to do? They're really just going to give him a trespassing?
But that's if he's still around.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? By then, he'll disappear. I don't know. I didn't see his face. I didn't see nothing. I don't know direction. It was late at night. He was wearing all black.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. So it's just like, so you call us out here for what? Exactly, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like nowadays, I just feel like if you try, bro, did you not see the fucking girl? Dude, I saw a video, right?
Yeah.
This is fucked up, bro. So she calls the cops because there's domestic violence, right?
Uh-huh.
And she was warming up like water in a pot, right? So she's warming that shit up, and she tells him, yeah, he was trying to whoop me, blah 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 blah. So she calls the cops, and the guy that was whooping her just fucking leaves, and the cops are trying to, like, you know, they're talking to her. They're like, hey, you know what happened? Oh, she's like, oh, give me a second. The water is still boiling, right? So she's trying to put, like, you know, turn it off, grab it, and like put it on the sink. And I don't know what the fuck, they just start shooting her. They're like, put it down. What
the fuck? Yeah, she wasn't trying to throw it at him?
No, she was just like, again, it was hot, so she was trying to put it on the sink. I mean, yeah, on the sink, from the stove to the sink. And the guy was like, no, put it down. Bro, and then pop, bro, lit her up. I'm like, hold on, what? So at this point, it's just like, do you
call him?
Who do you call? Who do you call? Because both sides are going to end you.
Oh, yeah, that's scary. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, at this point, it's just like, if someone comes into my house, I'm not asking questions. I'm blasting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like we're all in that point, right? Where we're like, you break in someone's house,
yeah,
with whatever intentions you got going on, you're not making it out of the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, right, if you survive, you could, you know, somehow make it to where you could, like, sue me.
Yeah.
Fuck no. Yeah. That's only if you survive.
Yeah. But
so you gotta make sure.
What if they didn't have a weapon?
Huh?
What if they didn't have a weapon?
They're always gonna have a weapon.
Like, what if they're drunk?
They're gonna always
walked into your house and thought it was their house.
They're always gonna have a weapon. They're always gonna have a weapon.
Bro.
You know why? I'm gonna put one. I'm like, they grabbed he had a fucking knife. Look, the fucking
knife.
Bro,
it's crazy too how they can go down to the T with that though. Like, they can also see, say you put a knife in his left hand, but he's a right-handed.
Yeah, that'd be fucking insane. Well, this guy, I don't know, he had it on his fucking left hand.
Or the way you put the knife down, they're like, well, how would the knife look like this if you fell?
Oh, yeah. Damn, you see, so that. Well, it was tucked in his pants. Just start tucking a bunch of fucking knives inside him. He came armed. I don't know. He fucking shitload of knives there. What did you want me to do?
Fuck no.
You know, he don't even live here. He's over here trying to break in. I lit him up.
That's scary too, bro. Somebody breaking in. That's why, like, I know gun control is good. I don't know. It's like a shaky subject to talk about. 'Cause I know some people are like against guns and stuff, but I just feel like a gun's probably better to have just because.
It's faster.
Well, yeah, like when you hear like the police calls, and they're like, someone's in my house, and
by the time they pull up, you're
out of there.
Yeah, but you know what? I think I really think the government should do this, right? They should give everyone Meta glasses
to record.
And record everything.
Yeah, bro, but that's just that's more tracked of. The government's gonna have more of a track for you. Like, oh, now we can know everything you're doing. Now we know everything. We know how much you spend, where your money goes. We know what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. We know what the layout of your house looks like.
Scratch that part. What if? Oh no, you're right. Fuck no.
Yeah.
But then see, now you're making it sound like we can't trust the government.
Well, to each their own, I guess.
But
I'm not gonna say anything. But
no, go ahead, say something.
All I know is like I don't know. I mean, that's everybody's own opinion.
Can we trust the government? How do we know that the shit that's going on right now, they're not just doing it on purpose?
Like distractions.
You know, for something bigger. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. This is it, bro. If you guys don't see us on the next episode, y'all know exactly what.
You'll see me because I'll blame it on him.
Oh, hell no. Hell no.
Yeah, sir. He lives here. He lives at this house.
This address. This is the address. You see that car? That's him. Manny, that's him right there.
I'll help you. I'll try to catch him.
Hell nah. Fuck, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think the right way to, like, I don't know, dude. It's because if you think about it, like, we're fucked. Regardless, we're fucked.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do we stop ourselves from getting fucked?
Just gonna let it happen.
Nah, hell, there has to be a way. I got it. It's gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
It's gonna sound insane. But, bro, it works.
What?
You off yourself.
What?
Yeah, you see? Bro, think about it. Just think about it for a split second. No more having to go to work.
Hell no.
Fuck work.
That's fucking wild.
But I mean, but no, that's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that shit.
Hey, but let's get on something real quick. Show me this paper here.
No, it's
paper
just.
You got.
So I brought this piece of paper from my crib because I was doing research, right?
Yeah.
So on the Zodiac killer, also, I kind of explained a little bit of him, and then now, if you want, you know who Jack the Ripper is?
No.
Bro, so peep this, bro. This dude would, like, brutally chop people up.
Yeah.
You know, as like his thing was chopping them up and, like, dumping them to where, like, he knew their family was gonna find them. You know what I mean? Like, body parts of their family.
Yeah.
You know, so, like,
They catch him?
No. He.
They didn't catch him either?
Fuck no. This was back in, like, the 18, like, back in the 19 and the 80s, bro. This shit.
Let me see where. Do you know where he's from?
Shit, somewhere in, like, fuck. I want to be honest. My research isn't the best, but it's enough to give me all the information I need. You know.
From?
But check.
Oh, London. Oh, bro, yeah, this was a long time ago. 1888.
Yeah, 1888.
He'll target female sex workers.
Yeah, so he would be like, hey.
Notorious for their brutality. At least 5 women were killed with their throats cut and bodies mutilated.
Yeah.
Dude, and I think that's so crazy. Like, even in older times like that, crazy shit was still going on.
Yeah, and not just here, but everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
So again, now, that is insane to just even, like, to stop and think of, like, damn, like, you don't even know if your neighbor is someone like that.
Yeah, that's scary too.
You know, because again,
that was like back to Jeffrey Dahmer. You were his neighbor,
and you don't even know.
And you always just smelled something that stunk, but it was dead bodies.
Yeah, you're like, damn, that motherfucker needs to change out his fridge or something, because fuck, it smells like dead people, literally. You know.
Yeah.
But again, it's just fucking insane, right?
Yeah.
How, Like like you said, he was just a normal person.
Yeah.
You know, like they ran all these tests, they did, and he came out sane. So it comes back.
Just pure evil.
Pure evil. And where does evil come from?
I don't fucking know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Hell?
Demons.
Oh, yeah.
So
you think...
Because, okay, when you get... All right, check it, right? Just check it. If you get possessed, right?
Yeah.
It's not you anymore.
Yeah, but I don't think you could blame every serial killer on possession.
No. I know. But I'm saying... But there's always, like, this lingering thing where it's just, like... It felt good.
There's something giving you those urges to feel that way.
It felt good doing that murder or whatever, you know? So then they just keep going.
Well, like even with like people killing people, I seen this body cam, bro, and it was the mom called the police, and they even had the body cam, bro. It was a little girl, bro. Like she was probably like 9, 10. She stabbed her baby brother, and he was in critical condition. Well, like in the body cam footage, so they go in the house. The mom's right there crying, screaming. They're like, well, where's the girl? And she's like, she's right here. The little girl's crying. And then the mom's explaining, like, they obviously they take the little girl to the car because they're going to ask her what on her story. But on the mom's story, she's like, well, I don't know, like, we were asleep. And then I heard their son say that hurts and screamed. She ran to the room, little girl stabbing her brother. And they pulled her away from her. Well, then they look at the little girl's part of the story or point of view, and she's talking, but she's crying too. And she's like, I don't know why I did that. Like, it was on, like, and then, like, bro, when she says it, she was like, it felt like some possession stuff. That's what that little girl said.
But
and then it got normal to where she was like crying, but she's like, am I gonna be able to still go to school tomorrow?
Like nothing happened.
Yeah, like
exactly.
And she's saying it by herself, so it's kind of like, yeah, like, bro.
But can and can't be real.
Well, like it's like we're like as a police officer, where do you go in that kind of situation when I mean, obviously,
you gotta
you can't just base it off of possession like that. No, like you gotta. I guess you gotta. You gotta. You gotta figure it out right there.
The possession doesn't, exist.
Really matter. Yeah. So like, there was another one where this cop was saying, they were getting complaints at this apartment complex because it sounded like a couple arguing, and so when they got there, the cop's telling this story, and he's like, I got there, when I knocked on the door, I could hear like a man's deep voice and a loud, and I could hear a girl like back and forth, and you can hear stuff like just being thrown around and all that. It finally got quiet. They got the door open, and there was only that lady standing there, and they're like, where's the dude, or where's your dude that you were arguing with? She was like, nobody's here, and like. They looked, bro. There's nobody in there. So I know, like, obviously someone could say he climbed out the window or something, but it's on the second story. And, obviously there's probably like 2 or 3 cops there. So they didn't see nobody leave. So they're like, what the fuck? Like, I heard a man's voice. Like, and the cop was like, I know I wasn't, like, just hearing things. I heard a man's voice in here. And they said that they could tell the girl was off to where they thought she was kind of like on drugs. So he said he was already creeped out, but I guess who is it? His sergeant that was there told him. I guess he's like, it's fucked up because the sergeant, I could tell he was a little scared too. Like it was like a freaky, like it just looked freaky, the whole situation. He was like, he made me bring her back to the station in my car.
Oh,
and he was already scared.
No.
Well, bro, he says that she was sitting in the back seat, and she was just quiet, and then she just started laughing, and he's just like, oh, I let her be. Like I'm thinking like, oh, she's batshit crazy, whatever. He's like, well, on the way there, she started making like a grumble, like noise, like if it sounded like that male's voice. And then he said she told him his full name and his birthday, and just started laughing.
Oh, hell no! Nah.
And then he's like, there's nothing I could do. I could just have to rush her to the station. So it's like stuff like that, like.
But okay, so you know how certain videos like that actually do happen, right?
Yeah.
And it all gets like archived in a way, right?
Yeah.
What if there's other things out there just like that they don't release?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
We're not gonna let this out.
Yeah, we're not gonna let, like, cause again, like, they could go and see a bunch of crazy shit and be like, this shit fucked me up. I can no longer be an officer.
Yeah.
Or whatever. And so they're like, well, tell us exactly what you saw speaking to the camera, you know?
Yeah.
And then they go off saying, well, you know, I saw this, and, you know, explains this horrifying scene.
Yeah.
And he's just like, okay.
Yeah, because I'm sure you could some officers would experience paranormal things that
Yeah.
could happen. But like, bro, if I was an officer, I couldn't. Like, if it, like,
The moment they said your name, your address, your fucking full,
like what would you do though? Like in a serious situation like that, what are you gonna do? You can't.
I can't do
obviously
anything.
You can't let her out the car. Or you can't just leave her. Then you could probably maybe get charged for something. Like you just let out an ongoing investigation of a person that we needed.
just drop her off.
Or like, I guess that's all you could do, right? Is just
just
hurry up and
take
get to
her
the station.
as fast as you can, because.
That'll give you some nightmares, right?
And then what if after that you start having actual nightmares?
Yeah, that give you some nightmares for
like,
real.
and you're reliving that
sound.
what happened in the dream, and each time you look in the review, it's like it's not even the girl anymore. It's like a fucking demon
I think
or something.
the scary part is of that is like them saying they heard arguing of a male's voice and a female back and forth, and it was just her in there.
Dude, fuck, that's fucking
Right.
bro. That's fucking wild,
Yeah,
bro.
I mean,
Damn.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like it can happen. I mean, that's like you know, Ed and Lorraine.
I don't know what that is.
I'm gonna save that for the next podcast though, because I'm
Yeah.
gonna make sure I get all these facts
This
down,
is
because
big.
I want to talk to you about that too, because
Yeah.
that's crazy. And they got obviously, okay, Ed and Lorraine, a little bit of it, just a little backstory. They were a couple that did in paranormal investigation and stuff. That's where The Conjuring came from. Remember that couple?
Yeah.
That's them.
Okay, now we'll save it.
Yeah.
We'll save it. I think we'll do it. We'll
it's
stop
gonna-
now, and we'll have something, you know, for the
Oh
next.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So that's gonna be great.
Fuck yeah. All right. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode,
Sure.
and we'll see you guys on the next.
Deuces.